The town of Zhankoy, northern Crimea. It's a major staging point for the Russian army. While soldiers head one way to reinforce the front lines, refugees flee the other. These kids from the Kherson region tell me of rockets flying over their heads and of their parents seeing the bodies of dead soldiers. It's a gruesome adventure for them.
When we were there in Kharkovka, there was constant shelling and Russian air defense systems were shooting down Ukrainian missiles. On the other side is Beryaslav city. They say it's awful over there. Ukraine tried to blow up the dam, and they'll keep trying to do it. We were evacuated by the Russian troops for this reason. If the dam is ruined, there'll be a full collapse.
Now, I've spoken to many people off camera here. They tell me stories of Kherson being attacked, shelled by the Ukrainian army, hitting hotels, a bridge, the administration center. Some are very damning of the Ukrainian army, saying they're killing civilians. Some are less damning, saying that civilians are being killed by accident. I just asked the man why he doesn't want to speak on camera, and he replied, "If I do so, the Ukrainians will kill me." While pro-Ukrainians flee north and west, cursing the Russian army, pro-Russians flee south and east, blaming the Ukrainians. At its root, this is a brutal civil war. At the Crimean border, I spoke to a man from West Ukraine who had just crossed. He's not scared to show his face because he's never going back, and most of his family have already fled.
People describe me as pro-Russian, but I consider myself just a young man who wants to live.
And is it dangerous being seen as pro-Russian in Ukraine now?
Yes, now it's dangerous, because people can beat you for any reason, even if you say one word questioning the truth, or something that can be seen as from the Russian point of view. There's no freedom of thinking in Ukraine anymore.
These people are being persecuted. They are in danger. From the stories I have heard, they are not safe even in their own dwellings. The houses are being shelled, and there were cases when whole families were shot.
Natasha also tells me that many of the refugees coming through here are Ukrainians fleeing mobilization.
During 8 months here, I witnessed many cases when a man of military age said, "I do not want to go to war, as I do not want to kill my brothers. Yes, this is my land, but I do not understand what we are fighting for." Many have family in Russia, and they do not understand why they should go to war if they are all Slavic, especially when it can be solved peacefully.
Most people I speak to have families on both sides. This proxy war between Russia and NATO has not only turned a fraternal people against each other, but families also. A bitter divide has been created that may not be healed for generations. Johnny Miller, Press TV, Crimea.